Okay, and while we're here, we'll unlock Safbat. Okay. So, here's the thing that I wanted to talk about. Hubert says, I get the feeling the devs wanted exploring the island to be more interesting than it actually is. It's a well put together island, but it feels like most of it boils down to geometry to be jumped around in. That second thing is true. It's the exploring the island is a lot of jumping around and sort of finding how to get from point A to point B by, by navigating the geometry. I find that quite fun. I don't know that the island isn't interesting enough. I actually don't think that's the case at all. That is most of what I've been doing. And some of that is that, like, I think I haven't engaged as much with the conversational part, or I didn't engage as much with it at first, and I'm doing more of that now. But most of what I've been doing is sort of running around and jumping around and exploring the island. I like that. I have no problem with that. I don't know that they needed to create artificial friction in, for example, a map that doesn't work very well, in order to get me to do that more. I think I am and would be happy to explore the map in order to, like, find clues and find collectibles even. Like, I'm not going to collect all of the collectibles, but I do enjoy finding some of the collectibles. And there, amongst those collectibles are, like, keys and clues and even people that I can talk to, right? Like, stuff. There's stuff that makes it interesting to explore. I've been here. So my problem with that friction is that part of my problem, I guess, is that it feels so unnecessary. That I don't think the game is improved by me having to navigate the world on a surface level without any kind of, like, mapping or navigation or guidance. The difference between the, like, level of attention that I have to pay and the amount of model building that I have to do in order to not just explore the world, but, like, mentally map it so that I can get around it. I don't know that that benefits the game particularly, right? Like, that is not... It's not a matter of I'm not going to explore the island. Of course I'm going to explore the island. That's what the game is, right? I'm just not going to put as much effort into building a mental model of the relative location of all of the parts of the island if I don't need to, if I have some assistance in doing that. And so it seems weird to me. It seems sort of not... Oh, is it over there? Is that the whole deal? All right, let's go over there. It seems like it's not... Good Lord, Sean. It doesn't feel useful. It doesn't feel productive towards the game's sort of goals for me as a player to get me to do that additional bit of mental mapping. Okay. This is definitely it, because there's some dead bodies. What is over here? I've definitely been this way, and I climbed up there, and I think there was some stuff, but I don't know if it was useful or not. I'm gonna unlock... I'm just unlocking fast travel because I've got the money. I'm a little bit anxious about it, because I'm worried that... if I unlock too much fast travel, then it becomes even harder to navigate the fast travel system, which is wild. It's wild to me that it would be designed in such a way that unlocking more fast travel makes fast travel harder. But I do kind of think that that's how it would play out. Alright, I examined all of that. I don't think there's anything useful there. I'm going to keep going this way. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up here. Moyer Gnome in the chat says, wasn't Witness supposed to be doubled over in pain when the murders happened? Carmelina just told us that around midnight, right around midnight, he pulled out his phone and tapped at it for a few seconds. Now, those two things aren't totally incompatible, right? But it does raise a question of, did he pull out his phone and tap at it for a few seconds right before he doubled over in pain? Or after he doubled over in pain? The story in my head has it before, because otherwise it seems like it'd be notable that he doubled over in pain and then pulled out his phone and started tapping at it. In order for them to seem like two unrelated incidents, I think he must have done the phone thing first, put it away, continued the conversation, and then doubled over in pain. I like the music in the game. I dig it. Some of it more than other tracks. I like that they are tracks and that, like, I can play them. I don't really care enough about them to do that all that much, but I think that's a neat sort of having them be diegetic in some way. Am I on the moon? Am I just somewhere in space? I kind of imagined I was... Oh, gravity is less. Look at that jump. Oh, that's a good touch. That's very cool. But yeah, no, I actually dig this music. I'm not a music person. Like, I don't listen to a lot of music, and I don't feel deeply about music. But I think I like the music here more than Umurangi Generation. I know a lot of people were really into that music. Look at this. Look at this. There's just a space helmet plastered over her sprite. That's very good. Yeah, anyway, I think the music's pretty good. I've not seen these symbols before. There might be a clue on the island. Okay, I got some new notes. Wait, what's these symbols? Like a red bird and a purple snake and a blue cow and a green person, I think. Those colors, it does seem like the little tokens, the colored tokens that I've been collecting and like sometimes putting into pieces of statuary or something. I think that those color match with these, although I don't know what the animals are. So what is this? If I use that, nothing happens. If I press this, well,
don't test me.
I must have made a mistake. I see. Okay, so I did it wrong, and so all of the obelisks went down. I can press this to bring the obelisks back up. I could stand here and do some really annoying trial and error and probably solve it that way. But I am probably better off going and actually trying to solve the puzzle. Holy shit, is that just... Ooh. That makes me feel uncomfortable. Okay. It's brute force. Okay, I'm not there yet. I want to try putting these the gems that I have found, the little tokens that I found. I want to see if they indeed do have something to do with that. And then I don't know how long a sequence is it? What if it's like 12 symbols? That would really suck. Yeah, this isn't going to be helpful, is it? Although here's a... Oh no, that's right. There's a bunch of weird statuary over here. Yeah. Yeah, Skincell, you're making an assumption that I was not making. I mean, we could test it out. It wouldn't take that long to test, but, I do want to give this a chance first. Where the hell was that wall where I was putting the red things? It was like around the side. Was it maybe on the other side? Oh yeah. I've seen that statue. This is... I don't remember which scene this is.
Scene investigation.
Oh, Dr. Doomjazz's clinic. Right. Okay, that's where I got the vampire case file report thing. Whatever. Okay, I wasn't up there. There's an AR function to locate people. Oh, interesting. No, never mind. So, some of these people have exclamation points next to them. I don't know what that means. I assume that means that, like, there's something I can talk to them about since the last time that I talked to them. But Yuri is over here, and that's not where he was before. He's in a whole different place, which seems notable, at least. I don't know that I meant to fall all the way off there, but whatever. Where did he go? Where's Yuri? Oh, shit, no, that is where he normally is. Well, that's not helpful. He does have an exclamation point next to his name, though. He was here before. See, it's hard to mentally map the whole space, is what I'm saying. I thought his normal position was closer to where I was at the council building, and that he had moved down to the beach. But in fact, he was always in the garden, which is kind of halfway in between those two locations. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Did you see Crimson last night? I knew she was ready for pickup, but I left her until the end. She hates it here, and I had the power to make her wait a little longer, so I did. What a fucking asshole. I wonder if the exclamation point means that I can hang out with them again because there's some kind of delay. What kind of music do you like? I want to get to know you. Have you been drinking, freak? Do you have... Oh, of course he wants me to flirt with him. Fuck, I hate this guy. I do enjoy some music, classical music that improves your mind. Studies show that the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term effects. Quite. Goodbye. Wow, okay. Alright, whatever. I did think about could you make a physical map, but it sure doesn't lend itself towards that, right? Like, none of this space is on a grid in a like a meaningful way. All of the distances are sort of difficult to estimate. Like, if you were to draw out a map, I could probably draw a map that was about as good as the map that it gives me. I would be hard-pressed to drive a map that was any better than that, honestly. We could use a fan-made map, that's true. But, like, I feel like I have a decent handle on navigating around the world. So, alright. We still haven't gotten into the goddamn barracks. I need to find the right sequence to solve the puzzle on the Esoteric Plateau. The Esoteric Plateau. There are some obscure symbols on another planet. What the hell is going on? Why did Lydia have a message about obelisks on the beach? That's an interesting question. Let's go check that out. I need to find out what the whole third Holy Seal is. It's... Oh, is it not these obelisks? I guess not. I don't have any of that stuff. Why was there a death scream device pointed at the desolation cell? Why did Witness ask Doomjaz about Henry's inhibitors? I have not talked to Witness or Doomjaz in a while. I should do that. I don't remember what any of this means. Is One Last Kiss, does she show up on my AR radar? I like AR radar. That's pretty good. Okay, I can talk to people about things. I should go check out KHX's apartment. I'm not sure how to do that. But actually, now that I have a dash, maybe I can get up to an area that I couldn't before. Why does Henry remember New Night? Yeah, I still want to get into the barracks. Why is there a damage? Okay. There's a ghost that I should go find. Oh, and I can use the building logs on Witness's apartment. Okay, if I am back in that area, then I will do that. So that's a easy enough thing to do. Let's see if we can find those obelisks on the beach. Are those over where the ghost was? That's like on the other side of the beach, basically. Oh yeah, I was gonna look. Does One Last Kiss show up anywhere here? I don't know who this person behind that guard is, but I don't think it's her. And that's Henry. I don't think so. I don't think she shows up. All of the effort sounds that Love Dies makes, now that I have all of these jumping powers, I'm hearing a lot more of them. I don't really have any commentary on that. I'm just noting. What the fuck? What the fuck, everybody? What? I found somebody's arm. Okay. Accurately described as horrific. Alright, here are some obelisks on the beach. Are these whatever my notes are talking about, Lydia talking about? Because I honestly don't remember Lydia talking about obelisks. Oh, I heard a sound. There it is.
Blood crystal obtained.
I mean, there's a lot of obelisks here. They're all over. None of them seem to have colors or animals associated with them. So I'm not sure what to do with that exactly. Maybe she was saying that there was something down here, like near the obelisks. Do I need to search this area better? Wait, why couldn't I ask Yuri about the boat trips? Wasn't Yuri in charge of
The
that?
investigator is here.
I mean, I just talked to him, and there was no option to talk to him about that. Do I have this? No. I mean, who should I talk to about the fucking severed arm that I just found? Akiko? What's really disturbing is that it's not even HXK's, or whatever his name is. Because we found his whole body, didn't we? Okay, there's something right down there.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, I was supposed to come up here because there's a nightmare computer. Let's do that. I wonder if this is, maybe this is
Computer.
related to whatever the Lydia thing is. Okay, I have to do these in order, huh? That's a small pyramid and some things, and that's just, oh man. Oh, that's some things and some triangles. And then this is gonna be some circles. And then like nope. Nope.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
But they're not nightmares, is the thing. Like, that wasn't nightmarish. It was just kind of tedious. There's an activation command. Activating obelisk star map. See, now this seems useful. Come on, Starlight. You can do it. This is a lot of dots. You're giving me a lot of dots. The answer to this second holy seal is revealed. Go to space, use the answer, see the cosmos, fear the cosmos, lust after the cosmos, embrace the cosmos, scream at the cosmos, put a gun to your head and cry at the cosmos.
Sure.
I would have expected KHX to massage that text a bit before your release version 1.0. Why do we think KHX wrote this? Was he was a builder, right? He was like a maker. He had a workshop. So did he do all of the electronics stuff, I guess? Did he explicitly build the seals? I had forgotten that, but now that comes up, that might be true. Maybe KHX was the person who actually implemented the seals, which means he would have had knowledge of them, which means that him getting disappeared and then murdered a few days before, I think, the whole council thing happened, like, that's a pretty big deal. Like, somebody probably kidnapped him to find out about the seals so that they could break into the council. Huh. The obelisks hold the secret to getting through the second holy seal. Normally, this requires a data key. KHX crafted the obelisks and the data encryption, a man of many talents. Inserting the data key handshakes with the computer and allows the user to activate the obelisks. Good job, Starlight could break into it. Good job, Starlight. The logs show this was accessed recently by someone
What the
else.
hell?
Yuri. Fucker. What was he doing
Investigator
here?
is here.
He connected a key and activated the obelisks. There's something else here as well. A remote key? An unknown device wirelessly connected to the machine, and the key was input remotely 2 days ago. And in the chronological logic of this world, that means the day... a day before the murder took place. Because it doesn't count any of the day-night cycle that we experience as days. Okay. So, sometime before the murder, an unknown device wirelessly connected to the machine, the key was input remotely, presumably somebody then got this information so that they could break in. Maybe that was KHX, under duress or something. It would need to be somewhere with line of sight to the device. Interesting. Whoever remotely accessed it would need to be able to see the obelisks. Somewhere near here we'll have line of sight. Oh, well, let's go up on that cliff. Which I kind of think that's where KHX's workshop is, anyway. So, oh, okay, so I gotta get up there. Huh? Yeah, that does it. Okay. Good job, I have all these fucking upgrades. I mean, it's not literally right here, right? Is it? Is it up here? Let's use our no, it seems like, well, is that KHX's workshop? It's probably up there. Whatever that thing is. Now, I feel like I have been up on that point. Oh, that air dash is very good. Oh, I'm so glad I found that. I feel like I was definitely supposed to find that before I started investigating some of this stuff that I am doing right now today. So that was good. Is this the wrong direction? The opulent ziggurat. Wait, what is the opulent ziggurat? Oh. Oh, this is where all of the citizens are ritualistically slaughtered, of course. The key that Witness gave Lydia was also remote. What does that mean? I need to confirm that Yuri's phone was unreachable when Lydia says it was. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be in Witness? Notes. No. Huh, where do I find evidence? Okay, I don't remember what key Witness gave Lydia. Witness... What key would Witness have given to Lydia? But whatever that is, it was also remote.
Those crystals obtained.
It's funny because sometimes I feel like the dialogue really goes out of its way, takes pains to be very clear about what is being said. Okay, there's a blood crystal. And so it's weird to me that at other times there would be things that appear in the sidebar that are explicitly not said. That seems like really contrary. Okay, so this is not KHX's workshop. Oh. But here's like a whole place. Let's unlock fast travel here.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Okay, well this is like a big place that's on fire.
Relic obtained.
So many things get dropped during the rush to be sacrificed at the end. Yeah, that's sort of how I understood the relics. I like that this is a Crimson Acid idol doll. That's kind of cute. I mean, world buildy, you know. B2.
Relic obtained.
Why are these doors open? Right. Yes. This is. There's gonna be a lot of. There's gonna be a lot of gore in here because this is where all of the citizens were just ritualistically murdered not long ago. So that's fun. That's fun. I'm glad we found this. I guess let's go up to the top. Hey Shinji, what you doing here? There's an awful lot of random crap scattered around the island, isn't there? They're vignettes of lives once lived. It's a poetic way of saying trash. You're just scooping it all up, are you?
Sure.
Yep. The answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. That was actually a great dialogue with Shinji that I totally appreciate, but it felt really weird that I encountered him here and he doesn't comment at all on the state of this place that is covered in blood. Wouldn't the blood be only on an altar? So they ritualistically kill thousands of people here, I think. I think it is a massacre. I think they bring all of the citizens, of which I guess I don't know how many there are, but there's got to be at least hundreds, that the, like, housing for them is, there's a lot of it. And I think they bring them all here and they murder them all. And maybe they catch a lot of the blood in these creepy fountain things? Jeez. Sure, yeah, let's pray at this temple.
Relic obtained.
Carving that details the god destroyed Eden. I thought... Huh. No, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, these are gods, right. Yes, whenever I get a relic out of one of these prayer temple things, it has to do with a god. So this is the god destroyed Eden. A huge centaur god that roams space. Holy shit. He made a crown of asteroids and filled their caves with harems of fanged men he encountered on a dying planet. A huge centaur god that roams space. I mean, that is horrifying to think about.
Blood crystal obtained.
I think I want to get up there, right? There's surprisingly little for me to interact with in here. Oh, here's another temple. This seems unsanitary even more so than normal bloodletting. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. This is really gruesome. A carving about the god Shadow Zero, capricious god that caused destruction on every planet she touched. Tentacle-armed goat. I mean, I guess we're dealing in psychic energy here, is the idea? That, like, murdering all of these people somehow helps the gods out? It's not totally clear to me how this is all supposed to work. Moonlight Petal, expert terraformer and architect, built the Eternal Labyrinth in a dead star. Killed during the Great Betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs. I don't remember Moonlight Petal as a name, but wasn't the god who was buried deep within the Russian catacombs, wasn't somebody talking about, like, trying to rescue her, or maybe it was resurrect her? Because maybe you can do that with gods. I don't know.
Relic obtained.
When a citizen completes their allotted worship quota in a day, their report card is stamped. It is also stamped for over-worship. Over-worship is like overtime, right? Like, you get extra credit for that, I assume? You don't get penalized for... Do I want to go up here? Okay. And that took me very effectively over the wall, which didn't really help me meaningfully. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Whoops, fell all the way down. Okay, well... okay, there's a blood crystal up there. It's not really worth getting, if that's everything. What else is in here? Here's another...
Relic obtained.
Vile Embrace. No, that wasn't... Vile Embrace isn't the one who, tricked me, I don't think. The Horrifying Twins journeyed across the stars to find new races to dissect. A carnal god whose worshippers engage in extreme sex. We have definitely heard about Vile Embrace before. Wow, there's a lot of these.
Relic obtained.
Beautiful Spectre, Master of the Astral Hunt, the Unending Skeleton, Scourge of the Caliber Solar System. Damned Harmony, yes, that's right. Damned Harmony is the one who, what's the term? Deceived? Deceived us? See hearts off in the distance, and one up there. Oh, that's a blood crystal. And that seems like it's about it.
Blood crystal obtained.
So, okay. I did not get as much out of this as I kind of thought that I would when I first stumbled into it. Like, there wasn't a lot of interactable stuff there. There was stuff about the gods, which is interesting backstory, world building. What's that? That's where I want to be. Shit, how do I get over? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go over there. But I'm surprised at how little sort of actually interactable stuff there was other than that. It's not a... It's really not a site that is... I guess meant to be part of the investigation, really? Woo! I didn't know if I was going to make that. That was great. Okay, I'm up here. I have found my way over here in the past, but this is a place that has a real good view of the obelisks and a nightmare computer that I have not been able to access up until now. Looks like some kind of venting system for the dead zone. Oh, this is on top of the dead zone. I guess the air is filtered so demonic corruption doesn't leak out. Opening this should send the marshals into a panic. I might be able to get into the barracks without being seen in the chaos. Holy shit. Okay.
That computer.
Well, let's try that. Are we sure this is a good idea? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a good idea because I'm pretty sure that this game doesn't let me do things that are bad ideas. Actually.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Okay. Oh yeah, sweet. We're venting demonic corruption into the atmosphere. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Glad to have done that. Okay, but I thought this was gonna be my spot for seeing all of the obelisks. Apparently it isn't. Okay, so from up here, I can see those obelisks, and from here, I can see all of the obelisks. Do I need to come here at night or something? Yeah, none of this seems like it's going to be all that useful. Huh. That seemed like such a good idea. That's the ziggurat, is that right? I mean, I don't know why I'm looking at the map, because that's not going to tell me. The thing is, I kind of have to be on this corner to be able to see that obelisk all the way to that obelisk over there. So, I don't know where else that would be, where I would have a view of them. It's true, the marshals are citizens who could theoretically be possessed by demons. I get the sense that the demons don't work that fast, honestly. Like, it takes a while for demonic possession to, like, come to anything. I didn't press the button. I was supposed to press the button. Okay. Scholar, bird, snake, bull. Let me write that down. Where's my, oh, it's right here. Dumb. Alright, scholar, bird, snake, bull. Keep that. I've seen these symbols before when I put on my space helmet. I should go back there and try again. Oh! Shall we? Sure, let's do this. I mean, it's kind of weird. The game has never done that before. It's kind of a weird thing to do. These look like the symbols I activated on the beach. Okay, great. I'm glad I wrote this down. It must have unlocked something. This was designed to safeguard against random attempts to crack the code. Was Shinji right? Did the demon possessing Henry feel its way through? Yeah, I mean, we could have brute forced that, definitely. That is not uncrackable. Now where the fuck are we? The third holy seal. It looks like a blood lock. Starlight can take a look. Take a look, Starlight. A blood lock coded to council blood. To get through this, you need to have the blood of one of the council members in you. Or presumably a sample to trick the lock with. Whose blood logged in through here? All of the council. Expected, sure. This lock has hardly been used since the start of the island. There's only a few instances of logins over the centuries. Every time the lock has been opened, it's been as a group, the entire council. No exceptions, except there are two anomalies here. There's an unknown blood sample that logged in last night after all the council had entered meditation. How does that work? It's coded so that it only unlocks if one of the council members' blood is detected. How can it log an unknown blood sample? Okay.
Got it.
Starlight doesn't recognize it. An unknown individual with council blood. An unknown individual with council blood. What the fuck does that mean? Came through the lock last night while the council were meditating.
That's weird.
How do we have an unknown suspect with council blood? This is what I want to know. Who else entered the hallowed ground?
That's weird.
Henry's blood was used on this lock last night. Does that put him at the scene? Well, not really, because anybody who has access to Henry's blood could open it. He's a citizen, not a council member. And one of the council logged in 2 days ago, stayed for a few minutes, and left. Kafka Memory. What was he doing here without the rest of the council? The blood chiller Sam had in his distillery had a blood sample bottle with the letter K on it. We thought it was KHX, but maybe it was Kafka Memory. The bottle was scrubbed clean, but it could very well be Kafka Memory's blood. If it was, that means Sam used it 2 days ago to open this blood lock. Was he setting up the crime? Probably not. I need to check with Doom Jazz. Maybe a sample is missing. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I thought like I should go talk to Sam. But talking to Doom Jazz is probably a good thing, too. Is there a biological difference between Council and Syndicate? I don't know. That's a good question. We have talked about changing who the members of the Council are, right? So the Council is not a fixed group in the way that we would think like a genetically distinct group would be. That said, maybe we have the power to, like, change people's genetics. That doesn't seem outside the realm of possibility, in which case it could be that, like, when somebody ascends to the council, they are genetically altered in such a way that their blood now matches council blood. And so, in that way, like, the lock could be coded to them, even though it doesn't. But the Henry thing doesn't make any sense, right? Because, like, he shouldn't have access. Like, he's known blood. He's not part of the council. He's a citizen. why would the gate open for him? That doesn't make any sense. So I think it must have been tampered with in some way. Toby, I also actually have a question about the mortal citizens. I guess maybe I don't. The citizens on the island live normal lifespans? Like they live for 60, 70, 80 years and then die of old age? Do we think that that's true? And that's why the Syndicate occasionally needs to raid Earth to get a new crop of humans to just sort of do that cycle. I guess they also have children. Citizens also have children, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Interesting. Okay, well... So yes, then that does imply there's a genetic difference between... Or some... well, I actually don't know. I don't know. Is
That's strange.
the Syndicate's immortality a biological trait, or is it some sort of like mystical thing? I guess this is the fourth Holy Seal. What's the deal? There's a data port. Starlight might find something. Of course there's a data port on the fourth Holy Seal, this ball of vibrating light in the middle of a room. Data port OS. Syndicate OS Black Planet. This is nonsense, right? Welcome to Syndicate OS Black Planet. To deactivate fourth Holy Seal barrier, please become godlike. Barrier? The barrier is freaking out.
That's weird.
Become godlike. Please present godliness to Bioscanner. It's checking to see if someone is biologically godlike. Error, 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 error. Fourth Holy Seal is non-responsive. System has suffered a critical failure. Please reboot system. Leader Montserrat authorization required.
That's strange.
The fourth Holy Seal is toast. Whatever happened last night did a number on it. Godlike. How did someone become godlike? Well, and not just like how did it happen, but it's something that must have happened predictably and with regularity, right? Like the council had to pass through here every time they came up to the council chambers. So they must have been able to become godlike at will. There is a god in paradise I could ask. Holy shit. Really? We're gonna go talk to the sleeping god in the fucking pyramid? Oh, maybe the fact that Henry was possessed has something to do with his having council blood. There is also a question about his paternity. So, if someone on the council has a child, then would that child would have enough genetic similarity to the council's blood to count as having council blood, but would be distinct from the council member and therefore could show up as a different person or an unknown person. That's a good theory. I like that. I think that makes sense. Even if council blood isn't a sort of distinct genetic trait, it could be that... I mean, this is a terrible security system, right? But they're looking for genetic markers in the blood to detect that it is council blood, right? So that might be heritable. Even if, like... that should tie it to a specific individual. The computer just doesn't log that information, right? This is a bureaucratic problem, not a spiritual or technological problem. All right, let's go to the barracks. Wait, what? I thought... Well, I thought that I had a teleporter right near the barracks. But instead, we're gonna go to the Silent Ghost statue. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna do this. How do I... It's over there. It's that building, probably. Is it... How the fuck do I get up on that building? Is it not any of these?
Those crystals obtained. Relic obtained.
Time is meaningless on the islands, but citizens cling to these old signifiers from their old lives for comfort. Is time meaningless? Time is meaningless for Syndicate members. Right, this is where I'm going? Is that where I'm going? Yes, there's the pool. Great. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is terrible. Alright, we're going up these stairs. You know what I could do now? Oh, I didn't even need it.
Relic obtained.
Incoherent, abandoned diary. Fleeting fragments of a citizen's memories of their previous life. Must be hard adjusting to the island. Yeah, I mean, I bet. Okay, that was terrible. It's... They seem really bad at a lot of things, says Casual Dragon. Toby Winter, it's kind of reassuring that the incredibly powerful genocidal murder cult is pretty bad at lots of things, to be honest. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I mean, it seems right. I think no matter how big and magically powerful you get, you're still going to be bad. Oh, there, I missed the ladder. You're still going to be bad at lots of things. Perhaps even worse at lots of things because you are so powerful. Okay. Right. Shoot, I meant to find a phone. For some reason I thought there was a phone up here. There's just a nightmare computer. Alright, well, I guess we're playing this out. Let's go down the ladder. And everybody's gone. There's flashing lights everywhere. Hey, it's a nightmare computer.
Nightmare computer.
Done. Wait, what did... Oh, did that unlock this door, I guess? What did that say? Oh, investigate scene. Okay, sweet. I can investigate this scene. An encrypted file in a suspicious-looking folder that is outside of the main Marshall files. Starlight can crack the security on it. Do that. Can you do that? Do that, please? Some records about prisoner transfers that stand out. Akiko removed 2 prisoners that are unaccounted for a day before the murder. Why? To dress them up like Marshall guards and murder them on the council steps? Perhaps? So, okay, but can I actually do this, please? Starlight got me into the Marshall servers. I mean, whatever. I'm not scared of Akiko. This file is encrypted and outside the normal folder structure.
Sorry.
It's a photo of a strangled
like this.
woman. My job is a never-ending
Sure.
joy. The metadata says this came from a folder called Grace Bloodlines Examination. A photo of Grace Bloodline's neck from her examination. Looking closely, you can see bruising around her throat.
The investigator is
Who
here.
is Grace Bloodlines? As well as the Desolation Cell, there's a prisoner within these barracks for the non-demon possessed... okay, there's a prison for non-demon possessed prisoners. Akiko removed 2 prisoners 2 days ago. There's no record of them being brought back to the prison. Do we have any information about their blood? Because I bet it's a match. Okay. Alright, this is important information that I have gathered. I think that's probably it. That's all I'm gonna... Well, where's the statue? I want to know... Where's the statue that Henry claims to have seen? Oh, there's a whole other section down here. Alright, let's go down here. I imagine that Love Dies falls in like a 3-point superhero pose when she falls from that height. I mean, shit. Oh, there's the, okay. That is notable. I would probably remember that as well. Okay, I don't see a lot around here. New Knight, the Holy Warrior. The Holy Warrior, the Slaughterer of the Chained Star
Sure.
System. New Knight is an arrogant goddess that only deems soldiers worthy of her attention. The Syndicate got superstitious after any statues of her outside of Marshall grounds were destroyed by red lightning on the 5th island. Holy shit, what? Since then, there's only ever been 1 statue of her on each island. Henry says he remembers seeing New Knight last night. Did he come past this
The
statue?
investigator is here.
If he did, it means he came through the barracks. This is the only one on the island. That means Henry took a different route to the council building.
That's weird.
Which route did he actually take? Can I get out this way? Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna look around quick first. Oh, because there's lots of stuff over here. What is all of this? Prisoner processing in cells. Blood vial hasn't been authorized for this door. I doubt Akiko will allow that. I see. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll come back here too. I'm gonna look around first. Well, this is kind of a useless little area. Some areas are just useless. Okay. Well. Oh yes, that I can't. Not gonna be able to. Marshal quarters, mess hall, training hall. I'm not gonna be able to get in there. Okay. Oh yeah, let me come over here and do this thing.
Relic obtained.
New Knight, a humanoid with 2 dog heads, a warrior clad in gold armor, carries a spear, sword, and shield. Based her forces in Romania. Okay. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is coded only to Akiko's blood vial. Oh, so... Huh. So if Henry came through here, almost certainly he came through this door, right? And past the statue of New Knight, which means that only Akiko could have taken him because it's coded to her blood vial. The barracks are sealed unless you're Marshal. Okay, so I have to go back out the top. Well, that's extremely annoying. Really? Okay. I wonder if the fact that you need to manually save even though that's not that's not particularly important because there's not really there's not a way to lose the game. There's not a way to die. The only way to die is in deep water, and then you just sort of come back. There's sort of effectively an autosave system, but it still requires you to go to the phones fairly frequently, because if you weren't required to save at the phones, maybe you would never go to the phones and unlock fast travel. Like there would not be enough incentive to do that, and so you would not get fast travel unlocked. Although it's weird to do that and then also require that you pay money to unlock fast travel at a phone. That seems just a little bit strange. And those are both exploration based, so it's not like I would ever find myself in a situation where I went too far. Oh well. Where I didn't have the crystals to unlock a phone, because in order to find the phones, I have to explore around the island, and doing that also I find a bunch of crystals, right? Like they go hand in hand with the same action. Okay, well, we're gonna save here. Yeah, that's good.
Getting saved.
So, we're going to save there, and we're going to come back tomorrow, and we're going to keep playing. I timed that wrong. I meant to stop, to end today, like, right before we went and explored the barracks, but it doesn't matter. We did it. We explored the barracks. We kind of found out some stuff. We implicated Akiko in the body swapping of the guards, which was always kind of the case, right? Because she she is partial to those guards. It makes sense that she's the one who like worked to protect them. It means that she had some idea that something was going to go down. Whether she was like instigating it, whether she, although it does also implicate her in bringing Henry through the barracks. So it does seem like she's pretty fucking directly involved in at least the helping to get somebody into the council chamber and creating a scapegoat, creating a patsy in Henry. And then maybe she was directly responsible for the murders themselves, or maybe not. Maybe somebody else was involved, but she's pretty deep in it one way or another. Okay, well, so tomorrow we still need to find KHX's workshop somewhere. We have a bunch of people that we can talk to. We should talk to Sam. We should talk to Doom Jazz. We should talk to Yuri. Yuri's got some explaining to do. I don't know if he'll actually do it. Yeah, we've got those people to talk to, and that one more place to try to get, and then maybe we'll look at our notes and see what we're missing. I don't know. We've got a safe. We've got Henry Division safe that we have not figured out how to get into, but I don't know how to go about that. Oh, and then we can go to the pyramid. I guess we can talk to somebody about what the hell does it mean to become godly. Maybe somebody knows about that. So, lots of stuff to do still. Still very exciting. Super suspicious of everybody, including Akiko and Witness. I feel like they're especially suspicious at the moment, but okay, that's it for me. Thanks for hanging out. This was fun. I'm glad that I'm getting to do this and getting to do it a couple of times this week, and hopefully for most of the next few weeks at least, I'll continue to do that. So I'll see folks tomorrow afternoon. If you can join me again, we'll continue this. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Be safe, be well, have a good day. I'll see you later. I'll see you next time. Bye.